So, what music was popular during the year that you were born or the years kind of following that?
Well, soul funk was the most popular or dominating genre when I was born. You had artists like the Stylistics, Gwen McCrae, the Whispers, the OJs, the Ohio Players. You had artists like George Clinton, those who really pioneered the evolution of hip hop, and those artists that you hear and these new artists music that are out these days, artists like Kanye West, artists like Skateboard P. You hear a lot of that '70s funk in this new music, and it's that genre is if you don't listen to it, it's really something that you should engage and really embrace as the foundation of a lot of the stuff that you hear these days. So that whole '70s soul and funk time period is really special.
Okay. So, what fashion trends were really popular during your teenage years?
Oh man, I have to say the biggest fashion trend was the jumpsuit. Whether it's Nike, Reebok, Adidas, the matching top and bottom was probably your most popular fashion. So you had to have the suit with the matching shoes, with the matching headband. That whole hip hop, break dancing, b-boying style. That was probably the most popular thing when I was growing up. And you had to have the socks to match. Everything was Adidas or Nike or Reebok from head to toe. So that was the most popular thing during that time.
Okay. And what has been your favorite trend throughout your life? Like in the duration of your life, what have you seen that you have really liked?
The biggest trend, I would say, universally, it's the sneaker. The sneaker is probably the most important thing as far as fashion in my time growing up. From the Jordans to the shell toe Adidas. I mean, it's the sneaker fashion is hands down the most popular thing.
Okay. And then, what has been your least favorite fashion trend over your life?
Least favorite, I'd have to say. First, it would start with the hammer pants. They were tight at the bottom, they were baggy around the waist, and they hung down. The crotch area hung down to like the knees, and and they were ruffled. They were ruffled like curtains would be ruffled at a window, and so it was a weird fashion statement, and I always thought that was a weird thing. But then it went from the hammer pants to the skinny jeans. And the skinny jeans are kind of weird to me. And I don't knock anybody's fashion preference because, you can go to the store and buy whatever you want to. And it's a really popular fashion these days. But if you have to lay down to put your jeans on, that's as a man, I don't I don't think that's a preference of mine. So
All right, thank you.
you're welcome.